Welcome back to Christmas Across America, and we're so enjoying our time at Bronner's Christmas Wonderland.
They have everything. More than 50,000 different kinds of trims and gifts, including musical instrument ornaments. I mean, I found a French horn, a clarinet, a harp.
Wait, I know how much you love Christmas music. I mean, she starts playing it in October.
And what is wrong with that?
Well, nothing. But maybe you need some help on some new music. And we know just the singer-songwriter who can help us with that.
From hits like Eye of the Storm,
In the eye of the storm,
to fun Christmas songs like This Christmas Eve,
it's Christmas Eve.
Ryan Stevenson brings so much heart and soul to his songs.
We sat down with Ryan to get a glimpse of his life and find out how he got where he is today.
So Ryan, before you were a singer-songwriter, you were a paramedic.
Yes, sir. Worked 24-hour shifts managing a frontline 911 ambulance and responding to hundreds and hundreds of 911 emergencies over the years, and just really getting, if you will, a front row seat to people's tragedy, people's chaos, people's storms of their lives.
While an EMT, Ryan had one specific life or death situation that was not only life-changing for his patient, but also for him.
I responded to a call where a lady had got struck by lightning. She was dead on our arrival. I ended up reviving her minutes later in the back of the ambulance on the way to the hospital, and she made it. Maybe about a year later, her and I ended up connecting. She asked me one day, if you weren't doing this paramedic thing, what's your dream? What do you want to do? I said, well, I'd love to help people with my songs and my music. She's like, how do you do that? And I said, I need to record my songs, because I'd been writing songs since college, since 18 when I got my first guitar. So she wrote me a check and sent me off to a recording studio, and I recorded 5 songs and sent them to a record company. And I mean, it wasn't just like that, but that got me a record deal.
You would have never thought the woman that was laying dead in front of you was going to totally change your life.
Never in a million years. And I love sharing that story because it's just such a testimony of how God will use anything and anyone, however, whoever, wherever, however He wants to do it.
You were 43 when you got the news.
I know this is a Christmas special, but you've had a lot of big hits and in the contemporary Christian genre, and one of them is Eye of the Storm. The other one's When We Fall Apart. They're both so profound.
I have to write about life. Eye of the Storm was just that. It was easy, it was taking 9 years of being on an ambulance and people that are actually dealing with things in their lives, but injecting that key element of the anchor in the middle of that storm, the calm and the peace. He is the eye of the storm. That is Jesus.
When Ryan was just a young teen, his mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. With his father traveling for work and his sister in college, so much of the time was just the two of them, which made that mother and son bond even stronger.
When it got really near the end, I went into her room. She was in a hospice bed in our little trailer house that we'd lived in. Here she is, and on her deathbed in her motherly way, just like consoling me and telling me like, it's okay, I know. She's like, I'm exhausted, I'm ready to go be with the Lord, but don't think for 2 seconds that you need to leave here today putting on some fake, phony facade of strength. Don't leave like you need to think you have it all together, because sometimes, Ryan, our greatest strength is our surrender. The Bible says it's in our weakness that His strength is made perfect. And she said sometimes the only way you're going to see anything clearly in your life is when you see it through your tears. They're a precious gift. And sometimes the only way you're going to really heal from anything is when you just fall apart. It's crazy to see and hear her words still offering so much hope and healing to people. I mean, I get unbelievable amounts of email and feedback about that song.
What a gift you are to her, because through you, she is still giving.
Now I'm your legacy, and it's your love still holding me together.
What does Christmas mean to you?
For me, it's about the most important event in the history of the world. It's the birth of Jesus, and just our family, obviously our family being together.
I understand that you have a new song, a new Christmas song.
I do. Just came out with a new one called Heart and Soul of Christmas.
Safe to say we've all been going through it. Seems like overnight the world has changed. Sometimes our joy can fade in all of the confusion. Seems like we have to fight to keep the faith. But somehow, the moment that I see the first snowflake falling, I know that you're reminding me that no matter what the season brings, Jesus, you will always be the one and only reason. You're the heart and soul of Christmas, and all that we could ever need is everywhere and everything. Jesus, you will always be. You will always be. You're the heart and soul. A heart and soul. You're the heart and soul of Christmas. And somehow, the moment that I see my family around our tree, I know that you're reminding me that no matter what the season brings, Jesus, you will always be the one and only reason. You're the heart and soul of Christmas, and all that we could ever need is everywhere and everything. Oh, Jesus, you will always be the one and only heart and soul of Christmas.